So God bless you. Thank you for joining me. So if you recall, back in November, gosh, it doesn't seem like that long ago, but there was a video and I had some files on the floor and I had been going through my filing cabinet and I had been purging some things, etc. And so the reason I have been kind of a little bit focused on purging and not purchasing lately is because I want to be a good steward of the resources that I have. So in that video, I was purging files and then I mentioned I needed to kind of, work on my refrigerator. Well, this is a failure on my part, but it leads to this video and us all working together, doing life together. And maybe this applies to you, but I'm going to tell you what I found. So the reason that I'm hyper focused on this right now is that I kind of went through my refrigerator and I'm embarrassed to say, but there was a loaf of bread in my refrigerator from May. The issue is that I found it in December. So that's bad. It wasn't molded, so of course you're going to throw it out because who's going to eat that? But the point is that's not being a very good steward of the resources that I have if I have a loaf of bread in my fridge from May that I didn't find and didn't know was there until December, right? So I want to be a really good steward and be a better steward of the resources that I have, of the provision that God provides. So I want to be more vigilant, and this is why I'm not doing any purchasing unless I absolutely have to, and only of course other than like groceries and gas, etc. But this is why I'm like, I need to get rid of some things. Clearly there's too much in my refrigerator if I had a loaf of bread from May that I found in December, and I think you would all agree with me. So I want to be a good steward and I don't want to be wasteful. And so, things are expensive, groceries are expensive. So may as well just, throw that money away because I don't purchase bread that's like 99 cents a loaf. I always buy something a little bit better for me. So I might as well just throw that money in the garbage because that's exactly what I had to do. So perhaps this is not an area you need to work on, so this video is not for you. But if I am feeling convicted about being a better steward, maybe some of you are as well. So in Luke, in chapter 16, we see Jesus speaking, and in verse 10, here's what it says. He who is faithful in what is least is faithful also in much. And he who is unjust in what is least is unjust also in much. So I know that that verse isn't necessarily kind of what we're looking for, but I want to be faithful with those little things, that small thing. Basically, if I purchase a loaf of bread, I want to be able to eat it and not have it sit in my fridge for 7 months and be thrown away. So I just thought that I would take this opportunity to share this failure on my part. And so it's just something I'm focused on because I don't want to be that way. I just want to be a good steward of the resources that I have and spend wisely and not be wasteful. So I want to be faithful with the smallest of things, which is a loaf of bread. Armor up, we ride at dawn. May God bless you as always. Have a great day.